Just a wrap up of the City Council meeting for Grand Rapids for June 9th, 2014. There was no work session this afternoon, so we went right into our council meeting. Some of the highlights from the consent agenda is we are approving a change order related to the restriping out here on 5th Street. There have been a lot of feedback, positive and negative, about that. We are looking at doing some modifications to the street striping. We also adopted a resolution approving plans and specifications for safe routes to school projects. Up around the middle school, adding some sidewalks for safe routes for a lot of traffic flow from kids. Want to make sure that that's as safe as we can, so there are some additions to the safe routes to school sidewalk project. We went through an authorized payment of I believe, the final easement for Crystal Lake Boulevard. That's the project going around Crystal Lake and the fairgrounds out there. So we're finally to the bottom and the end of all of that easement purchases that we had to do. And the project, as Julie Kennedy went over in her construction update, the project is going very well, on time, and we're hoping to have everything completed prior to the fair and stuff. In fact, they're looking at August 1st as a deadline, knowing that the fair and stuff is coming up about the third week of August. So we're well on schedule to having that project completed by then. Under engineering, we also had an award of a contract to Hawkinson Construction. The city is involved in the YMCA project out there. They awarded a contract for paving and parking lot improvements to the Active Living Center in the amount of almost $680,000, of which no city dollars are involved in that project, but the city is the fiduciary manager of those funds, so it had to be approved through the City Council. An interesting one came up this evening. The City of Grand Rapids is going to be receiving funds from the City of Cambridge and the City of Austin in the amount of $225,000 to use at our airport, with the expectation that that will go towards some projects that we may be able to advance and to promote further aviation initiatives in the City of Grand Rapids. So very good. From that standpoint, those funds at some point in time would have to be paid back if there are funds available. So very happy and thankful to those two cities for releasing dollars that they could not spend. They did not have projects, to the City of Grand Rapids, where we believe we do have projects. We authorized the fire department to get a new truck. We approved an eligibility list. We did have a public hearing this evening for general obligation street reconstruction bonds. You need to approve those on a yearly basis, and we approved the 2014 plan. Basically, our reconstruction for 2014 this year is about $2.5 million. The comment was made that if the local sales tax that will be on the ballot this fall is passed, as we would hope it would be, that these type of meetings where you have a public hearing looking for those dollars and the assessment of those dollars out to the residents would become a non-issue, because that money would be raised through the local sales tax to cover those expenses. With that, we will see everyone in 2 weeks. Have a good night.